right, St. Louis. Buckle your seatbelt, St. Louis. We're going for a ride today, St. Louis. Stay tuned. It's time. It's time for us to go to a place in which we've not traveled. Time is not tomorrow. Time is today. St. Louis, I'm beginning to think that the reason we haven't come to the conclusion as to how the world works, or how the universe was formed, or how the speed of light is possibly capable of being reached, is because we must encode this world. In other words, as you go to sleep at night in your bed, you're not encoding the world as you see the world when you are awakened. It's like the world went to sleep when you went to sleep. Is it possible that we are literally encoding our entire existence, and depending on the strength of our mind is going to determine our ability to see? But the mind has been so damaged. The mind is only capable of seeing the world through a dark lens. Just think about a telescope. If I want to watch an asteroid from a distance, I need a powerful telescope, say a Hubble telescope. I need a telescope that can literally see billions of light years into the future. What if your mind has the ability to do exactly what the telescope has the ability to do? Your mind. And as a result of your mind being able to encode at that deeper level, similar to the telescope, you will be the observer of your mind. Is it possible? We need to think outside the box. We've been dying in the box too long. Our young brothers and sisters, black and white, didn't wake up this morning because the light went out, and those that know the brother and or sister got a little sicker because their light went out with the stress and what they just heard the news. But someone that never knew your brother and sister, they weren't affected. Is it possible that we are literally bringing everyone into our universe, and based upon who we know and where we go is going to determine our level of stress? But what happens if you're capable of literally seeing everything as it is and it's not distorted? Those that are in your universe, in your mind, you would be able to help them to reach a higher level of awareness based upon the fact that you're moving so fast. I'm one to believe that we have the potential and the ability to move at 186,000 miles per second, which is considered the speed of light. I'm one to believe that we can move at 300,000 kilometers per second, which is considered the speed of light. The speed of light, as they say it, is constant. In other words, the speed of light is everywhere at the same time, past, present, and future. But yet the observer is the one that must reach that speed, the observer. I decided to get up this morning to go to the gym. I decided to come on Facebook to talk to my brothers and sisters, black and white. But who is the I? Is the I the mind? I think it is. But if you reach a level of power to where you can literally create the speed of light, you can hit your brothers and sisters that are waking up now, that are listening to Facebook, and they could hear what you're saying before they go where they're going, because you're moving so fast, meaning in thought. So as a result, you can help them to miss a road in which they were in the process of hitting, because your light came so quick And as a result, it enabled them to be able to see the things that they would have been incapable of seeing without that light. Is it possible for us to reach that speed that many know not of? I believe that it is. Why is it so important for us to reach the speed of light? Without the speed, you will decay, you will perish. Not only will you decay and perish, you will think it's normal. And the reason you will think it's normal because you will be living inside a box. And the box will not enable you to get the information outside the box to know that it's not normal, so you will acknowledge it as truth. The Bible says many have taken the wide gate that lead to destruction, and the narrow gate not many people find. I'm one to believe that religion, churches, buildings has confused the masses. I'm one to believe that the pastors and the prophets and the apostles and the bishops are blind. I'm one to believe that they're designed to teach you to stay in the prison. It sounds plausible, but it sounds plausible because many are on the road to destruction. And that narrow gate that leads to life, not many people find. We must come to the realization that the pastors and the prophets and the apostles sound like they know what they're saying, but yet they only know in the place in which they dwell, which is darkness. They're not reaching the speed of light because they're dying. They're sick. They're suffering from cancer. They're going through the same things that you're going through. So how can the blind lead the blind if they're still possessing the same effects that's gripping the souls of the people in which they're trying to teach? We must come to the realization that we've never known the truth. That's one of the reasons that we're dying every day, from heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, to coronavirus. So much fear. We can do this, Chi-Town, St. Louis, Alabama, Georgia. We can do this. We can do this, New York, Oregon, Florida. We can do this. We can do this, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, American, China, Russia. We can do this. But it's imperative that we work together and come to the realization that the time is now for us to take that mountain. And when we take that mountain, they will know who you are, because your light will be on, because you have taken that mountain. It's time. Trust me. I love you all. It's time. God bless. Damn, St. Louis.